So we are being increasingly asked by private providers what advice we can give them for PCNs to get the most from their services. I think the part of the answer to some of that question is in a blog that we have written called Questions to Inform Your Next Primary Care Network Partnership. So in that blog, it ultimately talks about the importance of seeking clarity. Both parties, you need to be on the same page. You need to document the service. And then we also wrote a blog called How to Renegotiate Your Primary Care Network Services. So again, private providers, I would look at that blog. When thinking about that specific question, how can primary care networks get the most from their services? What is missing from those two blogs is the importance of data. I think PCNs will get the most from their services if you as a provider can provide networks with a really slick, easy to read, like reporting dashboard of the activity that has taken place. And then you have a regular contract review, a quarterly contract review, where you don't try to manipulate the data to kind of protect your contract. You as a service provider need to drive that performance review and that critical appraisal and praise what's working and then put in an implementation plan to improve what is not working and to deliver on what you said that you would do. As a private provider, don't bend and flex your service so much to work with a PCN. That is a recipe for underestimating how much time things need to take to mobilize across multiple practices. And if you're building the plane whilst flying it, it's hard for the network to get the most from it because it's not developed enough, it's not mature enough. So choose your network wisely if you're going to pilot something. If your product is mature, just make sure you stick to that quarterly review. That quarterly review might take 5 minutes, yep, all fine. That quarterly review might take an hour, but it's really, really important. Just keep asking your networks, what is working well? What would be even better if? I hope that's helpful.